Hello YouTube. It's the time of year we did the exit sign inspection. If you saw last year's video, I received exit signs and emergency lights that were broken, or that had something that did not pass the inspection. I replaced them and got to keep them. This was one of them. That unit was another one. One of these LQMs and two of those units from last year. The year before that, I received all of these LQMs, plus the two that are here. This year, I received quite a bit. Yep. I got actually one more of these exit signs, one more of these LQMs, which I'm not going to be receiving anymore. That was it for the LQMs. They've all been replaced in the building. So I got to keep all but 6, because the year before that they got replaced, but I didn't get to replace them that year. So let's go ahead and get started. So the problem with these, simply they did not want to charge when I went to go test them. Now when I went to go replace them, they were slightly dim. At least that went for these exit signs. Now, I gotta be sure that there was a power outage. This is one of the units. As you can see, they are dim. That's not gonna work. They've all been replaced with cheap signs, but I went ahead and took them down, and I kept 4 of these LQMs, and one of them is ceiling mount, double face. One of them is a ceiling mount double face, which it looked like I knocked out the arrows on that sign when I wasn't supposed to, but at least the one I installed, so I'll have to go put those back. Whoops. So, and then here's the problem with this emergency light. It's hooked up. The power light is not on. Now let's go ahead and test it. As you can see, it turned on. If I go ahead and kill power to the unit, it turns on. There's a component broken off the circuit board, and the LED does not run. When I saw the unit, I just went ahead and instantly replaced it, because that might fool the inspector and will not allow your emergency lights to turn on in the future, because now the component is broken. So I went ahead and replaced that. These two have faulty test buttons. They don't test, but then you go to remove it off the wall, they turn on. So the batteries might be okay inside these units. But I don't think that battery is. That battery might be dead. Now, as far as these LQMs go, normally you would have a battery right here, like one of those lead acid batteries, that will go into the circuit board, and you just replace the batteries. That's not how these signs were installed. Unfortunately, the LQMs that we were dealing with, they had this. With a battery like this, it would sit in here, and then you had a piece of cardboard, which that broke off. Look at that. This sign shattered in pieces because it was in the attic. It was on the sidewall. And then you would have the connector. I cannot see what I'm doing. It will connect into the circuit board right there. Unfortunately, you did not see that. And I might have just cracked the sign a bit more. But as you can see, that's what the battery would look like. So you have this type of contraption in here, and it'll go up into the main circuit board, and that's what pretty much powered your signs. I hacked the battery cable, didn't really work out too well. Now, this is a sidewall unit, and as you can tell, it is shattered into pieces. I did have a broken LQM. This thing, as you can see, more pieces just fell out. But it was just mounted on the sidewall, and then you had stairs going down. This sign was mounted by the front door, just like this, on the ceiling. I cut the wire just so I can get this down. And the wiring canopy, the mounting canopy for the screw holes, or the metal bracket, is inside the sign. I have one of these in service right now. I put it back in service, basically using those batteries, because one of them was good but the sign wasn't. I just switched on the batteries and it just turned on. Don't know what happened when I was testing it, but it turned on. This sign up here has a lead acid battery. It does not charge it, but whenever I put a good one in, it does turn on, so I leave it until it decides to die. When I start to have problems with these exit signs, which I'm having problems with that one, this is what my plan is. This sign is going to get the battery from the one in my room. One of these signs that have a good battery are going to get switched around. I'm going to see which battery is good, and I'm going to hang this wall mount over there. I'm going to take that LQM down, and I'm going to put one of those wall mounts, or the LHQM is up there. I'm going to put one of the LQMs up there, the wall mount one. And then with these 3 emergency lights, if I can get at least 2 of them working, one of them is going to get mounted in the room with the alarm panels, and then one of them is going to get mounted in the garage, since it works. One of them is just going to get mounted right here somewhere. And then I'm going to have 2 emergency lights in the garage. Actually 3. I'm going to have the LHQM there, the Lithonia ELM2, which was an ELM, but I changed it because of the heads on one of the LHQMs broke. And then I'm going to take that unit down and just put a exit sign only up there. And that's going to be my exit sign setups. And then somewhere in the house, I'm going to be putting the one from the panel room is going to get taken down. It's one of these. I'm going to take one of these units and put it on either one of the plant shelves. That way it's a hidden location. No one would ever see it. And it'll provide us light in case the power goes out. Fortunately, I'm not going to use any other one of these signs, but we can go over some of them real quick. Here's the LQM. I'm going to be using that in the garage setup. This I got from a demo, or no, not a demo, a restaurant renovation. And I don't know anything about the sign, never got a battery for it, so never been serviced. And I had this unit. It's my very first exit sign, the cheap one, made by a whole bunch of companies, and it's not a very good, well-made sign. This right here, Lithonia Titan series, I think it is, and I can't get a battery for it either because it takes the same thing as those. Basically, special made to get by Lithonia. You have to go find it, and then down there's a LHQM broken, and then this is a whole bunch of LHQMs going down. They all work, no batteries. and then LHQM, another LHQM, and these are all the brand new units I got. So I'll definitely put some of this into service. Some of it is going to go onto collection shelves. And that's it for this video. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, and like this video. And have a great day.